My dear students, আজি মই তোমালোকৰ আগত বোৰ্ড অফ সেকেন্ডাৰী এডুকেশ্যন আসামে প্ৰস্তুত কৰা মডেল কোশ্চিন পেপাৰ ফৰ ক্লাছ 9ৰ সাবজেক্ট ইংলিছৰ সলিউশন সহ আলোচনা কৰিম। আশা কৰোঁ এই ভিডিঅ'টি তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে অতিকৈ প্ৰয়োজনীয় হৈ উঠিব। এইখিনিতে আৰু এটা কথা কৈ থৈ দিওঁ, যেতিয়া এই সেবা মডেল কোশ্চিন পেপাৰখন সেবাই প্ৰস্তুত কৰি ওলাইছিল তেতিয়াৰ ধৰণ আৰু এতিয়াৰ ধৰণত অকণমান হেৰফেৰ হৈছে। তথাপিও যিহেতু বোৰ্ড অফ সেকেন্ডাৰী এডুকেশ্যনে প্ৰস্তুত কৰা, গতিকে তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে এইটো দৰকাৰী হৈ উঠিব। আৰু এটা কথা কৈ থৈ দিওঁ, যিহেতু এইবাৰ সিলেবাস অকণমান চেঞ্জ কৰি দিছে, গতিকে তোমালোকে কোশ্চিন পেপাৰখন অকণমান মিলাই চাবা। ওকে, now come to the main topic. Section A. Section A, question number 1. Choose the correct answer from the alternatives given in brackets half into 8 equal to 4. A. Tommy was older than Margie by 1, 2 years, 2, 4 years, 3 years, 4, 1 year. The correct answer will be 2 on 2 years. B. Margie was disappointed because 1. She had been hoping the country inspector would take the mechanical teacher away. Number 2. She had been hoping the mechanical teacher would give her less homework. Number 3. She had been hoping she would get a holiday. Number 4. She had been hoping she would get a prize. So the correct answer will be number 1. She had been hoping the country inspector would take the mechanical teacher away. Number C. Bruno was found by the author in number 1. the Mysore Zoo. Number 2. the sugarcane field of Mysore. Number 3. a park near Bangalore. Number 4. the forest of Karnataka. So the correct answer will be number 2. the sugarcane field of Mysore. D. One day Bruno accidentally ate number 1. sodium hydrochloride. Number 2. barium carbonate. Number 3. sulfur dioxide. Number 4. calcium carbonate. Answer 2. barium carbonate. E. Bruno was also lovingly called a 1. Kaka, 2. Toto, 3. Baba, 4. Mojo. So correct answer will be number 3. Baba. F. Bruno was finally brought back home from the Mysore Zoo to the author's home in number 1. Bombay. Manipal, Bangalore. 4. Whitefield. So correct answer will be number 3. Bangalore. Number G. When the intruder entered Gerard's home, he reacted with number 1. fear and excitement. Number 2. calm and nonchalance. Number 3. anger and agitation. Number 4. tears and recriminations. Answer calm and nonchalance. Is the intruder allowed Gerard to sit himself on number 1. the divan. Number 2. a chair. Number 3. a sofa. Number 4. a tool. Answer will be number 2. a chair. Question number 2. What is a telebook? Answer. A telebook is a book that is displayed on the television screen with similar text like a book. Number 3. What, according to the intruder, was his area of expertise in crime? On number. According to the intruder, his area of expertise in crime was jail robbery. Number 4. Why did Margie's mother insist that she should keep regular school hours? 2. Answer. Margie's mother believed that the education of little children become better if they learned the regular basis. So she insisted Margie that she should keep regular school hour. Now come to question number 5. With what tricks did Bruno entertain the author's family? 2. Answer. Bruno entertained that author's family with a few tricks. Whenever he was commanded to wrestle, he vigorously tackled anyone who came forward for a rough and tumble. Again, he amused everybody by pointing a stick as a gun and cradled affectionately a stump of wood as a baby. Question number 6. Imagine you are grabbed. State briefly what new safety and security measures you will add to your cottage to prevent similar incident in future. 7. Question number 7. Answer to तुम्हारे साइलबा. A. Discuss the achievements of Bismillah Khan as a Senai maestro with particular reference to the important awards and recognition received by him. 5 marks. Answer. Ustad Bismillah Khan belongs to a well-known family of professional musicians from Bihar. He took up music early in his life. At the age of 3, when his mother took him to his maternal uncle's house in Banaras, Bismillah Khan was fascinated watching his uncle's practice of Shehnai. Since then he used to practice the instrument, and with the passage of time his fame had spread far and wide. When India gained independence on 15th August 1947, he became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. He practiced hard and reached his destination in 2001 when India gave him the highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. He was also conferred with the award like the Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan and the Padma Vibhushan. His life has been a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India. B. How does Evelyn feel or sense music despite her deafness? Answer. Evelyn became deaf at the age of 11, but her love for music did not leave her. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. It was Ronforth, the percussionist, who could understand her potential, and she advised her not to listen music through ears but by some other way. She then realized that she could feel the higher drum from the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. Probes began to repeat the exercise, and soon Evelyn could discover that she could sense certain notes in different parts of the body. She learned to open her body and mind to sounds and vibrations. When she played the xylophone, she could sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. He could also feel the reasonable flowing into her body by learning against the drums. She used to remove her shoes so that the vibrations passed through her bare feet and up her legs. This was how Evelyn could sense music despite her deafness. Now come to section B, poetry. Question number 8. Choose from the box given below the words that rhyme with the following. Half into 2 equal to 1. Would, claim. Put them, same, root, could. Would, could hobo, claim, same hobo. Okay? Would, could, claim, same. Question number 9. Choose the meaning of the underlined words from the alternatives given in brackets. Half into 2 equal to 1. A. Some where ages and ages, hence means in the present, in the past, in the future. So hence means in the future. 2. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood paint separated diversed. What is the meaning of diverged? Diverged means separated. Do you know? Next, question number 10. Choose the correct answer from the alternatives given in below. Half into 4 equal to 2. A. The poet says, we defile the earth when we 1. Take up arm against each other. 2. Spit on it. 3. Throw garbage everywhere. 4. Insult each other. Answer 2. 1. Take up arms against each other. B. We betray ourselves when we, number 1, don't tell the truth. Number 2, lie to our brothers. Number 3, hate our brothers. Number 4, lie to our mothers. So answer 3 number, hate to our brothers. C. The sun and air and water are starved. Option 1, by absence of rain. Number 2, by years long winter. Number 3, by worship the devil. Number 4, by the course of gods. The correct answer will be 2, by years long winter. D. Depossession means 1. It take possession. Number 2, to be dislodged and despair. Number 3, to deny. Number 4, to arrest. The correct answer will be 2, to dislodge and despair. 11 number question. Where will the poet live in the lake of Innisfree? 1 number. Answer. The poet will live in the be loud glade in the lake of Innisfree. 12. What will he grow there? 1 number. The poet will grow 9 bean rows. Number 13. What was the old woman doing when St. Peter's reached the door of her cottage? Number 2. Answer. When St. Peter reached the door of her cottage, the old woman was making cakes. 14. Write briefly how the poet pays tribute to his loved one in the last stanza in the poem, A slumber did my spirit chill. Eto tumalokor na lage. Now come to section C. Question number 15A. Describe how Toto learned to take a bath and how he almost boiled himself on day 5. Toto first tested the temperature of the water cunningly with his hand, then at first set one foot, then the other, and thus led the water up to his neck. When he feels comfortable, he soaks his body and gets out of water when the water becomes cold. Then he comes to the kitchen fire to dry himself up. He learns to bath like his from the grandfather. One day Toto gets into a boiling water that has been boiled for a long time. At first he gets into the warm water, but when the water gets boiling, grandmother sees it and saves him being half-boiled alive. Or how did Happy Prince help the poor and suffering people of the city? 5. Answer. The Happy Prince was not really happy as he saw all around him the ugliness and the misery of the city. He could feel the misery and suffering of the poor and helped them in their time of distress. He sent a rabbi for the poor seamstress so that she could buy oranges by selling it for her ill son. He also sent one sapphire to the young fellow who worked very hard inside his garret, and other to the mess girl. 16 number question. A. How did the schoolmates of the author of A House Is Not a Home help him to overcome the tragedy in his life? 5 marks. Answer to Syllabus. Okay. Or B. How has Prashant, a teenager, been able to help the people of the village? It also 5 marks. এটাও তোমালোকে অকণমান চাই ল'বা। গতিকে মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল, তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে আগবঢ়োৱা সেবা মডেল কুৱেশ্যন ফৰ ইংলিছ অফ ক্লাছ 9 প্ৰথম খণ্ডৰ ভিডিঅ'টো এইখিনি। আশা কৰোঁ ভিডিঅ'টো তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে সহায় কৰিব। থ্যাংক ইউ ফৰ ৱাচিং।